Time now for the morning rush.
We start with Kristen Curry.
Good morning. Looking at a good mix of the sun and clouds today. We'll keep our eyes down to the south, though, to see if we can get any of these spot showers near the southern state line. Rain and snow chances really pick up, though, as we get into the later half of our Friday and even into Saturday, so keep an eye out for that. Sarah?
Today, officials could approve a plan to help inmates suffering with mental health or substance abuse disorders after being released from jail. It's called the Reentry Resource Center. If approved, it would be at the Public Safety Center on Roma. Inmates with a high risk of reoffending will be identified. Then they'll meet with RRC case managers to create a transition plan for their last day in jail to their first day outside. Those inmates will be given shelter and access to services. Officials say this will improve health outcomes, reduce reliance on emergency care, and reduce the rate of reoffending. Crystal?
This morning, Albuquerque police will continue their investigation into the death of a man found in northeast Albuquerque. Early yesterday morning, officers responded to Lomas and Edith after a call about a man lying in the street. Police found the man. They say he was already dead with severe injuries, but could not determine exactly how he died.
This morning, 4 state police officers are cleared of any wrongdoing in a deadly shooting. The DA in Santa Fe says the officers had to make a split-second decision to protect themselves from a man who wouldn't drop his gun. 30-year-old Marvin Maestas led officers on a chase on I-25 in August of last year, firing shots at them after they used stop sticks on his car.
A new plan is in the works to crack down on drunk drivers who skip out on court dates. The governor says state police will be conducting an operation every 3 months next year to find and arrest them. Earlier this year, law enforcement tracked down and arrested 33 drunk drivers with outstanding bench warrants.
Happening today, the White House is expected to announce how it will retaliate against Russia for its efforts to influence the U.S. election and favor Donald Trump. The sanctions will likely target leaders of Russia's intelligence agency, believed to be responsible for the cyber attacks that were allegedly authorized by President Vladimir Putin.
New at 6 this morning, more than 400 Las Vegas guests are waking up in rooms they did not book. It wasn't a room upgrade perk. An electrical fire caused an outage at the Rio Hotel last night. According to a hotel rep, the electrical fire did cause the sprinklers to go off on affected floors. The water has since been turned off. Emergency power is on for the top half of the hotel.
Fans in all of Hollywood are still mourning the loss of Debbie Reynolds, who died yesterday, one day after her daughter Carrie Fisher passed away. Reynolds is best known as the sunshiny star of the 1952 classic Singing in the Rain. She was 84.
Today's Metro Threat Index pretty low, only at a 2 because our temperatures are so cold this morning, down to the 20s and 30s across the Rio Grande Valley. But outside of those morning temperatures, we're looking at highs in the upper 40s. Winds could pick up just a brief while as we get into this afternoon. Cold front moving in, so winds out of the east about 10 to 20 miles per hour possible. But other than that, not a whole lot going on today. Do expect this index, though, to climb as we get into tomorrow as 2 different storm systems make their way into the state. Crystal?
On to new details. The Santa Fe City Councilor wants to add street lights along Canyon Road. Councilor Joseph Maestas says he wants to make the roads there safer for both residents and tourists. This comes after 3 recent muggings in the historic East Side neighborhood, 2 at gunpoint, the other by a man with a knife.
Things are heating up after an 8-year-old boy was kicked out of Boy Scouts because he's transgender. This morning, an online petition to get him back in is gaining steam. According to a New Jersey News article, Joe was a born female but identifies as a boy. When his mom signed him up, she made it clear he was transgender, but a month later, he was kicked out.
On to news happening today. Police forces around the metro are about to get some reinforcements. 32 cadets are set to graduate the police academy. APD will gain 30 new police officers. 2 officers will join the Rio Rancho Police Department. Graduation is set for 10 o'clock this morning at the Kiva Auditorium.
New research this morning in the New England Journal of Medicine finds pregnant women who take fish oil with fatty acids every day have babies that are 1/3 less likely to have a persistent wheeze or asthma. Danish researchers tracked nearly 700 mothers and their children for 3 years to show the reduced risk of breathing problems.
How about a check in your morning drive? It's now 6:42 or 6:52 rather. Here's some good news. Nothing major out there to tell you about. As you can see, there are traffic spot again. Paseo del Norte I-25. That's pretty busy. Also, Coors Boulevard heading south right around Paseo. Keep your eye on those.
Amazon wants to make sure people keep shopping even though the holidays are over. Tomorrow, Amazon is holding a big sale called Amazon Digital Day. Look for discounts on over 1,000 digital items, including half price on hundreds of movies, kid games, and TV shows.
Okay, listen to this. In just weeks, an iconic World War II B-17 bomber will be flying overhead in Doña Ana County. The Experimental Aircraft Association will be offering rides at an event next month at the Doña Ana County International Jetport. That's at Santa Teresa. The B-17 has a long history in the military field with daring missions. The flights take place January 20th through the 22nd.
The Department of Health says Mia and Elijah are the top baby names in New Mexico this year. Over the last 2 years, Mia and Sophia have been the top 2 names for newborn girls, while Noah has been first or second among the top names for boys. Other top names this year were Olivia, Emma, and Isabella for girls, and Liam, Josiah, and Ethan for boys. Amelia and Sebastian made their top 10 debut on this 2016 list.
Oh, look at those cuties. Okay, how about this? A restaurant in San Francisco has found a new way to serve up some of its dishes. A Michelin star awarded restaurant Quince offers a meal called A Dog in Search of Gold, which is a fancy way of describing white truffle croquets. The food is served on the plate with the iPad playing video of water dogs on the truffle hunt. In case you're wondering, there's a thin sheet of glass that protects the iPad. I need that thin sheet of glass for my iPad.
That's not
That's a neat idea. Interesting.
Look, that is so many questions.
I know.
Like, what is a white truffle croquet?
I have no idea.
And can you eat that moss?
I don't think so.
know.
I think that's decoration. I don't know.
I don't know. But
Cool idea.
it is neat. I'm just wondering, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
I barely allow my daughters to hold my iPad. That would get me nervous.
Yeah. All right. Time now for the 5 bags.
Number 5, this morning, 2 New Mexico boys are waking up with much shorter hair after donating it to the nonprofit Wigs for Kids, which helps kids battling cancer. 7-year-old Lucas and 9-year-old Landon de Herrera have been growing out their hair for 2 years now. They said people called them girls, even ugly names, but they shrugged it off, saying it was well worth it. Good job, guys.
And number 4, next week, the city of Albuquerque will be getting rid of their green parking permits and could be adding more parking for other cars. Since 2008, eco-friendly vehicles have been able to park in metered parking spots for free, but come the new year, those expire. The program costs the city roughly $200,000 a year. The city says instead of the subsidy, it will try to build more parking spaces downtown.
And number 3, cooler temperatures today, especially across the eastern side of the state. A few spot showers near the southern state line. Rain chances improve tomorrow for those of you out to the west and south of the metro area. And then we are looking at yet another storm over the weekend that looks to be colder, bringing back the chance for some mountain snow.
And number 2, neighbors in Ventana Ranch are fighting back after finding out Christmas morning their community mailbox had been pried open and broken into. A nearby surveillance camera caught the crooks in action. It shows a car pull up to the mailbox, 3 people get out, and they break into the mailbox and take off. Neighbors have now posted signs on the mailbox letting crooks know they're being watched.
Number 1 now, Los Lunas family is in a legal battle with the school district after what the parents call a questionable assignment. The Ortegas say last year the teacher made other kids write mean essays about their son Diego. That's when the teacher started talking about the topic of bullying. When the Ortegas confronted the school about it, they say the principal called it a learning assignment. The Ortegas have since filed the lawsuits, and the district did not promptly respond to their public information request for the essays. Diego's now attending a different Los Lunas school. If you want to read more about the lawsuit, head to our website, KRQE.com. So after the break, we're going to be talking with Dr. V and a healthy dish. Stick around.